It's the Caleb MTGO Show.
Let's see. Titania could be a blinkable, a blink target. Teferi and Jace bouncing your own things to your hand is sort of blinkish. It's not a literal blink, but it's like in the same vein. I think we're going to be aiming for Bant. I'm going to grab Teferi. Well, yeah. Well, there's a blink. Teferi's a good one to blink too with the dog. Palace Jailer is a very good one to blink. Did we win the last draft? We did not. I haven't seen someone misplay against Palace Jailer in a while. It certainly used to be common. So Factory Identity basically blinks the opponent's permanent onto my side of the board. Exiles comes into play. Perfect. So Overlord is definitely a good blink target, right? We can all agree on that. I like the Demoralize. I'm considering the Aired Mesa, though. Nice to have something that costs less than 3. How did Battling Bills go? We won that game, but we lost the match. Mulled in game 3 and kept a double Mana Dork Emrakul on the draw. With the thought that we had some, like, 3-drops that we could rip, like Oko or Nadum as turn 2 plays. Or Pest Infestation could use the Mana Dorks. Or we could just, like, draw the channel. Or the 2 tutors that we had for channel, right? So overall, I thought we had enough live draws to make it a keep, but it's possible I should have just gone to 5. Could mold pretty low and still find channel Emrakul, huh? Anytime you're a Sanguine, thanks to the sub, thanks to 60 months. One lesson that I'm like constantly learning and relearning in Vintage Cube is that I need to mulligan. You gotta mulligan a lot. A lot of times you want something real specific to happen. And that's less likely to happen if you keep a hand that doesn't have it, Hey, thanks, Frozen Stack. I've had a pretty good day. I guess this is technically a blink target, Got some sunshine earlier. Had a lot of dope food. Enjoying some Vintage Cube. And some coconut rum. Pretty good day indeed. Soul Herder is gone from the cube, yeah. And Ephemerate would help a lot here. It's hard, right, Mark? It's hard to mulligan a hand, so like gotta make good mixture of lanes and spells and stuff. But you're right that the mulligans should be based on like the content of your deck. Reasonable opener in the dark. Anyone looking at it, but is it a reasonable opener in the context of the deck? Is the deck just gonna do so much better if you take that mull? Let's grab this Flicker Wisp, Flicker Wisp, like Philia, can flip the Overlord into play, so that's kind of exciting. Seacrum Coast is good, it'd be a good fixer, but like currently our mana requirements aren't especially tough. We'll lose like kind of lighter. I'm gonna grab this Lauren. I'm gonna grab another good blinkable. Spellbinder's okay. I'm gonna grab the Archive. Love me a Surveil Land. Yeah, Witch Enchanter is good with Flicker Wisp for sure. A little Flooded Strand action, sure. Hey, there's a blinkable. I think I want that Tundra though, A little too good to pass. Our mana was looking solid already, but Those OG duels, huh? Nothing like them. My wish list right now is like Ephemerate and Solitude. Maybe like Swords to Plowshares. Maybe some blue draw so I don't run out of steam. Odawara bounces, which is not the same thing as blinking, but maybe blink adjacent. Could take this Luminarch. Beautiful mana base, huh? Uncomfortably good. What do I do with all these fetches and duels and stuff? Displacer Kitty. Did I pass that one? I'm not sure we have a ton of ways to blink it, but it certainly belonged in here with this fairy, hum. Little Ghost Vacuum for the sideboard. Quintoxic has the Steam version of Once Upon a Galaxy now. Hey, congrats. Hope you have a good time with it. I'm definitely going to stream it more. The last couple streams I did went pretty well. Hey, the Witch Enchanter wield. Nice. Glimmer Lens isn't a bad one to blink either. You can like blink the lens and just create an army of 2/2s. You like the Brain Surge with the fetches? Would have been fine. Would have been totally reasonable. As Modimus, if you go to their Discord and ask them for a code, they'll give you a code to play the Steam version. Yeah, they have it as not as coming soon because they want to change a little bit how it looks, and I think they want to add some features. So they haven't released it for open beta yet. But if you ask them, you're like, "Yo, they'll send you a code." Guess I'll grab Umezawa's hum. Metamorph plays well with some of this. I just got past at Soul Ring. Soul Ring kind of saves this curve, doesn't it? Not a thing you get past very often. Oh shit, we did get Displacer Kitten. I thought that was an earlier pack. The Displacer Kitten can do a lot of blinking. So with what I have currently, if you Kitten blink the Teferi and then Teferi downtick on Soul Ring and replay the Soul Ring and then blink Teferi, you could draw your entire deck. Very interesting, huh? Hey, Jin92, thanks for 23 months there. Jin says, I'll be honest with you, Caleb, I haven't played in years, but I still watch because you're the GOAT. Oh, thanks. Anytime says, I'm going to be honest with you, it's always like a, uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, good things. You want to say nice things to me? Oh, well, continue being honest. I'm going to grab Library. The Council's Judgment could answer some issues with the deck. I'm going to grab Library here. I actually need like a shitload of playables. You missed 2016 late night, Caleb. So for a while I streamed until 2 in the morning, like well past 2016. But viewers dip off after around midnight anyway. And let me tell you, that was stressful. Having a sleep schedule where I couldn't like use businesses in the daytime and stuff. That was a rough time. The night shift. And the whole reason that I started going super late, one was because I'm a night owl, but part of it was so I could go, so I could fire up after other larger streamers were ended, and I could collect their overflow, which worked very well for me for a few years. But now there's people streaming Magic all times of the day. I think Wandering Emperor is better than Elspeth. I'm gonna think about it for a sec. I'll play the new card, huh? I'll play the new card, why not? A little bit worried about my playable count. I need like 6 more cards. Might end up a little short. Play that fucking 7 mana Ugin. Hell yeah, Radley Beam. Well, it's not a blinker, but it is a playable. We do need some of those. I don't think Blinking Golos does much in this deck. Well, the Elspeth's pair nice together. Alright, now we just need 4 more cards. We can do this. We got this. Soul Ring will carry. It kind of needs to. I think we can cut this Triome. Stoneforge gets Umazawas, but it's not blinkable. I'm going to throw the Wrath in here. We got ourselves a deck. We have like 1 too many lands, which is awkward because some people even count Soul Ring as a land. I think my Gush or Ghost Vacuum. Turnabout can be a weird fog. I might just jam this. How's Ugin been? It's been okay. It's a little filler in here because we ended up with not enough playables. Sure. To no one's surprise, my draw is looking slower than Tar. There's a Wrath in here somewhere. And there's a Soul Ring. Both of those could help. Yeah, I don't think Ugin's like quite good enough to stick around, but it's not bad. You think Ugin's worse than Karn in Vintage Cube? I think they're pretty close. When Karn down ticking on a land was good, that was like very good though. Ugin starts with like a shitload more loyalty, and probably much better in this like very aggressive version of the Vintage Cube. Oh, you meant 4 mana Karn? Yeah, I agree with that. If you're just like talking about the artifact deck. I don't think the Ugin's like only good in the artifact deck though. I think that's a misreading of it. Guess we'll see why they didn't replay Magda, huh? Fair enough. Kind of hate this fucking Thallium. All these like expensive cards in here. I have a bunch of disenchant creatures. We didn't really see anything for them too. Lauren, Witch Enchanter and stuff. Oh well. Yeah, keep it Ugin in because it can gain life, I guess. And we simply do not have the cards. Grab the Surveillant here. Sure. Sick of your lies. Flickerwist might be hitting the archive here. Get an extra surveil. Eagles go get Tundra. Waiting for Lord Jaraxxus. Nature's Lure, sure. I don't think I'd end up with Nature's Lure and Rattle Master in the same deck very often. It's back! Oh shit, what up? Hey, Belknock. Thanks for 85 months. We did the sip thingy. We did a blink. Now maybe this Elspeth can draw some cards off the Enduring Innocence. I guess it's just one per turn. Somehow Innocence returned. Yeah, absolutely. This game feels like it's going pretty well. I can't actually think of anything that could go wrong, really. Yeah, basically, got this one in the bag. Oh, I could have mapped my Flickerwist palm. Probably been right. Whatley, sure. Yeah, right. This is where a lesser streamer would be like, alright, I might have forgotten the birds and flying. Not me, though. For me, it was all part of the plan. A plan that'll make sense if you just don't think about it. I guess we gotta hit a life gain in, huh? Not the end of the world. You're surprised the opponent didn't canopy before the Fable trigger. They could have done, but like, who knows if they'll need that mana, right? They might even want that mana to flip Wadley here. Don't worry, you forget the birds fly all the time, too. Yeah. I'm here to drown in the flood pits. I mean, drown you in the flood pits. Hey, a Soul Ring. How can we lose? Yeah, there's ground birds, right? There's like penguins and stuff. Unset needs a penguin of paradise. It's just a birds of paradise without flying. Would it be a penguin of paradise, or would it be a penguin of this place is kind of just okay? Well, I think we just have them regardless, right? Boomer Elspeth taking down another one. Still got some juice in the tank. Shaving a land on the draw. We have a lot of lands. Wouldn't mind a cube with more Elspeths. Well, a lot of Elspeths in this one, right? I guess it's just 2. Make a Planeswalker tribal cube. We have like every Garruk, every Elspeth, every Jace, so on. I like how dog shit Thalia looks with the top end of my curve. 3-mana Garruk. I don't think there's a 3-mana Garruk. You're vowing to make a cube this year. Cool. What are you gonna vow on? You have a book. Do you wanna vow over a recording of my stream? Not a bad portable home. Is Black Green Garruk insane in all Planeswalker cube? Yep. Yeah, that's basically what the modern cube was. And it was indeed very good. I guess I'd do this. Oh, I should have fairy bounced the goblin, huh? That would have been better. You researching for a desert cube after I said that I liked one? I don't remember saying that ever. I've drafted like 2 desert cubes. Oh shit, what up? Novellin. Holy shitballs. Throwing a whopping 20 gifted subs into the chat. Oh, very generous, Novellin. Thank you. Congratulations to Echelon 3000, Devorak, Gale Rivers, Goon the Spoon, Pajama Salad, Sprinkles, Diabor, The Real Scrody, Fushino Panic, Lagzilla MTG, Edigen, Chai Digital, Gunner116, Wacklist, Jared 8i, Duress Crew, Muppet Pastor, Polywally Doodle, Salty Rutabaga, and finally Walk Without Rhythm. Congrats, folks. Thanks to Melon. Be nice if this Philia could blink to fame. Bye, Teferi. A little bit worried about letting them untap that reflection over there. Because we know they have Paraguay for their deck, so this could just go very poorly for me. You have a Vintage, a Graveyard, a Companion, and Pauper Cubes. Sounds like you don't have a pre-modern cube. Or an old border cube. I really enjoy those. Oh, you could certainly follow a Cube Cobra design as a basis. A lot of good cubes in there. Hey, Larry the Boss thinks the 28 months. Larry says, let's have fun, and Caleb, share your favorite cocktail to the world. My favorite cocktail? That's just an old-fashioned. $12 damage. A lot of damage. Hey, Gallagher 2x2 thinks the sub, thinks the 12 months there. Appreciate it. This is scary. Oh, fucking terrifying. Yeah, fair enough. Tar fired out both games. Fair enough, huh? Fair enough. Yeah, we need to be able to untap with this Enduring Innocence. Jump it with Elspeth again. Get out of burn range. Didn't have enough time. I don't think I've had a screwdriver since... Oh, man. I don't know. College. It's been a long time. Last year I went on a little mini trip through London, through the UK. Well, just London and Edinburgh for the most part. But I had a little game where I tried the old fashioned like everywhere I stopped, and there was quite a high variance of old fashions in England. Some excellent ones and some truly atrocious ones. Hey, Sayerth, thanks on 46 months there. Been a rough week. Sorry to hear that, Sayerth. Hope shit improves. I don't know if I'm supposed to Philia or Malcolm on too. I feel like if you don't jam Philia early, it just kind of gets stranded. It's a lot of fucking mana, huh? Oh shit, what up? Hey, Resin Monger, thanks to the Sob, thanks to 17 months. Did anyone make me a Wisconsin brandy old fashioned in my journey through England? Nope. Nope. All whiskey. I did have a tequila one. Was not a fan. Have I ever farted so bad your Wi-Fi turned off? Some say the Wi-Fi is still out. Wisconsin brandy. In Wisconsin, they make an old-fashioned with brandy. And they make it sweet. Usually by muddling a sugar cube, but sometimes with syrups and stuff. Any rhyme? No. It was I was served two made with scotch actually. Really terrible scotch and really good scotch. Yeah, I don't think I've had an old-fashioned made with rye before. Ooh, that doesn't sound bad. Not a poke. Browned butter rye. Well, that does sound like it would make a good old-fashioned. Do I have any knowledge or opinions of Eagle River as a Wisconsinite? When I was a small child, I went to Camp Eagle River. Because I grew up there. I grew up in northern Wisconsin. And Eagle River wasn't that far. I was a little too young for the camp. I was like 7 or 8, and like typically they only took people that were 9+ or something. Something like that. It was like a few years away. But my older sister was going, and my parents talked them into taking me. And I remember getting lost in the fucking woods and having a terrible time. And I remember my sister getting a concussion and her having a terrible time. So I would say don't go to Eagle Ridge. You'll get lost in the woods and get a concussion. Eagle River. Terrible place. Oh, it's a 1/1 counter, right? Yeah. Okay. Recast it, why not? Oh, shut, what up? Hey, Altamir. Thanks for 74 months. You said it's your turn with the good cards. It's been everybody's turn with the good cards today. Oh, man. Put in drawn cards over there. How dare they? It is indeed the tune, or Zamel, yeah. I wonder if I'm favored here. I don't really know. If we get our 5th mana, that'd be pretty sick. Yeah, we're gonna fracture the Urza, get in for 4. Time warp the turn after. Well, I hate that for me. Ayy. Am I supposed to attack the Aether Spark? Who's gonna attack them? We're actually very close to casting the Sugan. You wanted to fracture the hole? Well, that sounds painful. Sure. More things. Hello. The opponent's kind of close to dying, right? If they can't interact with this Elspeth, then we can like jump 6 in the air and they go down to 2. 2's not a lot of lives. You just watched Sinners, pretty fun. Hell yeah, Chikaru. Glad you enjoyed it. I thought it was a blast, yeah. Music's dope. Some funny scenes, some cool action. What more do you want, huh? What more do you want? That game feels like it took forever, I should probably get this Wrath out of here. Maybe Turnabout's interesting. We're actually set up really well for this matchup. We the Skydiver, a Lauren that we can blink, a Witch Enchanter we can blink. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, so far my best Elspeth moment. Super long game. But I managed to Lutri copy a 4th when I had an Elspeth in play. Hit the opponent down to like negative 56 or something. There's a lot of 2/2s. Where's that Soul Ring opener I've been chasing, huh? Where's that? Hot just like an oven. So you don't want anyone near you or they'll get burned? I kind of want to play Malcolm to pressure their thing, but then I'm not activating library. I guess that's fine. We have plays, we have things. You said New Elspeth is like fourth? Not really. Need some time. Probably just be bouncing the Aether Spark there. Not letting them draw two. It is an artifact, so you could bounce it with Teferi. I was thinking that just like recast it so easy with Workshop here, but still slows down the draw. Rude. I'm actually gonna bounce there. Metamorph here. Hell yes, I'll do Rutabaga. Feels good. Well, it feels like if I get to untap with my stuff here, we should be able to at least clear one of these walkers with a Time Warp. Make a token, Time Warp, clear. There's a cometh. Stealing Spark is probably what we're doing. They have a shitload of mana. So stealing those doesn't seem like it does very much. The portable hold doesn't hit anything, but if they don't play it, they'll lose it. And this way it's like pumping Construct and stuff. If they keep the Metamorphers, then the Constructs would be 8/8s here instead of 7/7s. Oh, they're spinning again. Cool. Hot diggity. So I could lure in the Aether Spark and Teferi the token. It's kind of cool to steal the Aether Spark, right? It's a little cool. It's up to 9 counters. Jeez. Yeah, Thieving Skydiver can steal zeros. If I wanted to, I could steal the Mox. I just have to pay a mana into it. That is supposed to happen. Skydiver has that as part of its ability. If that artifact is equipment, attach it to this creature. So if you skydiver steal a skull clamp, that skydiver is getting clamped. You know, it's it's just happening. Oh, don't I get a Palace Jailer bang? That's fucking sick. Well, shit. Fine, let's draw two. Starting to feel like I should have jumped to keep my Teferi around. Starting to feel like I may have screwed up there. Hey, Mr. Mice HS, thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing that prime. Sure. Oh, they had Elspeth. Seems way better to take the Monarchy back, right? Ooh, hello. Do I think there should be cards that interact with emblems? Sure. Oh, if I'd drawn first, I could have activated Library. I'm getting a little low on cards, though. Might be just fine. What's my opponent taking on over there? Wait, there's dealing with something. They're almost 10 minutes behind, I guess. And Abe Blinken. Ho ho. Boop, 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 boop. Could drown the halfling on upkeep. Wasn't feeling it. Alright. I have regrets. Now it'll uptick to make a 3/3. $250 seems sleep token seems excessive. Yeah. That's what you get for liking pop or whatever. Aw. Kinda imagine they meant to serve with their 3/3, Well, this Valiant might end up being good. Hmm. Hell yeah. So it'd be like better to steal the Nissa in terms of abilities, but we can clear the Nissa, so I think we steal the Ugin hum. Now it is I that shall gain 3 life and draw a card. Ophelia blinking out tokens. Oh, it's a good little blink dog hum. There's a Soul Ring in here. We're just counting colorless cards. Could use a Flicker Wisp here, hum. He's up, Tater. Hope you had a good stream. So the Battlesphere can clear this Ugin pretty easy. Wonder how they're gonna attack here. I guess we'll see, hum. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I decided to keep the Elspeth alive over the Ugin. Because the Elspeth was gonna draw a card off the Enduring anyway there. Oh shit, what up? Hey, BK Dash, thanks for 42 months. Potentially interesting. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Ectomaniac, thanks for that 68 months. Oh, daddy. Mr. Lee, thanks for the sub, thanks for 8 months there. Oh shit, what up? You don't think I could have kept Dugan alive? You may be right about that. But it's the reason that I blocked how I did, right? I could have like blocked to eat 3/3s and stuff instead of chumping them. Or I could have not blocked at all. Quite a 180 on this board state, huh? Pretty good soaring. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Stone Debate, thanks to Saw, thanks to 99 months. Some hot blink action, yeah. Yay. Put had a pretty terrifying start, huh? Nissan to Ugin. Lightning Greaves floating around. I just remember they were playing Nissa, and I was like, I've got a Malcolm flash in my 2/1 flyer. Are you the only one who wants Displacer Kitten in Modern? Well, I'm certain you're not the only one. Chat fucking loves that card. Vacuum in? Why do you want vacuum? They have graveyard cards? I don't remember any graveyard cards. Man, it should have been the third planes here, probably better. Yeah, I'm actually not going to play the Soul Ring turn 1. I'm going to chill on it so I can get some library actions. Uro? Yeah, but they never made the Uro. We have a bunch of exile effects and stuff. We're not particularly weak to it, I don't think. Oh wow, Academy in there, huh? Feels like this is going to be a good Wrath of God. That's how it feels to me. The next turn we get the Witch and Chain through their max. Yeah, I could see not activating the library there. A little bit of more lies. Yeah. I think I'd rather play the Malcolm than the Sarah Paragon. I'm just going to pass. Kind of looks like they're trying to play an Urza. No, they did it again. Opponent. They gotta filter the talents first. They keep on making the blue first and then go to activate the Talon Gates and swapping in blue for more blue. Just untap your... No, they did it again. Stop that. This is... I'm getting tilted watching. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Woo! I knew they could do it. I had great faith. I feel like I should have had him let him have it after that fucking trial. We've all been there. We've all been there. Damn land's not tapping the way we want them. Yay. All right. I'm a little fading, but I want to do a draft for future meme.